to everyone else that's here, Alderman Ray Lopez, my dear friend, those Marines, Semper Fi! Those Marines, everybody from the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, the National Guard, the Merchant Marines, we had them here. My good friend Bruce Sucher, Jeff Gray from, where's Jeff? Oh, there he is, yes. Whose help has been enormous in this and putting everything together. The importance of the day. Let me talk about just very quickly my relationship with this event. Anybody here serve in the 5th Marine Division? That goes to show you how far I go back. I served in 1967 and 68. I served in the 5th Marine Division, 2nd Battalion, 28th Marines, Echo Company. Those were the ones that raised the flag on Iwo Jima. 1969, at this time in the Ashaw Valley, myself and other Marines were carrying dead and wounded Marines up a 900-foot mountain. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention Ed Wadnicki, who passed some years ago. He was a Korean War veteran, Marine. We put together the anniversary. Does anybody remember the 50th anniversary at the Conrad Hilton and Towers? I'm dating myself. We had 1,000 people there. So to Ed and everyone else that were part of it, thank you for everything that was done for the 50th. Now, for the battle. The highest single action losses in the history of the Marine Corps. 6,800 Marines and Navy corpsmen were killed in action. 19,217 wounded. Are there any Navy corpsmen here? The Navy corpsmen, we owe them a special thanks. 209 Navy corpsmen were killed in that battle. A total of, and this is, I think it was about 39 days, 26,000 U.S. casualties. 26,000. We owe these men that fought in that battle a debt of gratitude, and especially the rest of America that fought, the men and women that fought in World War II, the greatest generation. 800 Marines died and sailors died for every square mile on Iwo Jima. And you're not talking a big island, you're talking a small island. 27 Medals of Honor were handed out, were awarded to Marines and Navy corpsmen, and half of those men lost their lives. Two I want to mention, two Marines. The first is Jim Michaels, who was in the first flag raising. Anybody remember Jim Michaels? You guys, Adam, you guys from the 11th Ward? Jim is the guy that's holding the carbine, defending the perimeter there. Anybody remember Joe McCarthy, the Medal of Honor recipient from Iwo Jima? He headed up the firemen at the Ambulance Bureau. He was a Marine on Iwo Jima. I think he was a captain, earned the Medal of Honor. Now, the Japanese, they had 22,000 casualties, 22,000 killed. Only 216 were captured. This is the only battle in the Pacific where the Marines and Navy, dead and wounded, outnumbered the Japanese. That's how bad this battle was. And that's why people should remember it. We owe these men a great debt of gratitude, and never ever forget. Never. The greatest generation our nation produced, and they defeated fascism, Nazism, and imperialism. So I want to thank those men that fought on Iwo Jima and remember them for what they did, the sacrifice. Next, Major, where's the Major? Major, the Marines, Major Coates from the Marine Corps Recruiting.